Welcome back. It is 46 past the hour now. If you have watched classics like A League of Their Own and The Dukes of Hazzard, then you won't want to miss this exhibit.
I think The Dukes of Hazzard is classic. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. Bo and Luke Duke. Yeah, the Wisconsin Historical Museum showcasing the costumes and photos of famous Wisconsinites who have climbed their way to Hollywood. News 3 this morning reporter Eden Checkle is live at the museum this morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Adam and Charlotte. Now, I'm standing in this corner here where they have kind of dedicated this section to Chris Farley. So I thought we'd start off with that. And here to tell us more is Michael. Thanks so much for Hollander. Thanks so much for being here. You're the director of the museum. Okay, so what do we have here? Familiar jacket, I assume.
Yes, what we're looking at right here is a jacket worn by Chris Farley when he was a student at Marquette University. Chris Farley, of course, is from Madison and went to Edgewood High School and then went to Marquette University. He had this rugby jacket while he was a student. And then the maroon jacket that's right above it is a jacket that he wore in the movie Black Sheep.
Nice. And I mean, we should probably let people walk over and just see everything else that you guys have featured here. Michael, you can come along.
Yeah.
So what do we have right here? We have a hat.
We have a Callahan hat that Chris Farley actually wore in the movie Tommy Boy. And then we have a little commemorative bobblehead doll that was created for the 10th anniversary of the movie Tommy Boy. This was created in 2005.
And of course, we've got some pictures featured here from movies that he's featured in. Black Sheep, obviously, another one. And tell us about his history. I mean, why did you guys decide to dedicate this section to him?
Sure. As I said, Chris Farley is from Madison, and he was really proud of his Wisconsin roots. He'd like to come back to Wisconsin a lot, would be spotted at University of Wisconsin football games, really enjoyed being a person that's from Wisconsin, and really epitomizes the spirit that we have here in Wisconsin. He's very friendly, very endearing, very funny, and we like to think of him here as a Wisconsin icon, and we're very proud to feature him here in this exhibit.
And some of the items that are featured here are things that you guys have had stored away for quite some time, and it's the first time that they're being revealed to the public, right?
Yeah, here in the Wisconsin Historical Society, we collect artifacts that tell the story of Wisconsin. And Chris Farley is just one example of the artifacts that we have that tells the story. And so we've had these items in our collection, and this is just a great opportunity to show some of the really exciting things that we have in our collection, such as these jackets and some of the other things that are featured in this exhibition.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of the costumes that they have featured here. We're going to show you a dress that was worn, or an outfit that was worn in A League of Their Own in just a bit. And again, if you are interested in stopping on by, you can come anytime really, but there's a suggested donation of $3 for kids, $5 for adults. And this exhibit goes until February 13th. Adam and Charlotte?
It's a cool museum, too. There's a lot of other stuff to see there as well. Thanks so much, Eden. We appreciate it.
While costumes make a movie memorable, photographs are what capture those movie-making moments.
In the new exhibit, Wisconsin Goes Hollywood, the wardrobe, the photos of famous Wisconsin actors are on display. News 3 this morning reporter Eden Checkle joins us live from the Wisconsin Historical Museum this morning. Good morning, Eden.
Hi, Adam and Charlotte. We're actually shifting our gears from movies to hit TV shows, and here to tell us more is Michael. Thanks so much for being here. You're the director of the museum. What do we have here?
Here we have a costume that was worn by Tom Wopat in the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard. Tom Wopat was from Lodi, Wisconsin, and he was a huge star in the show The Dukes of Hazzard that ran in the 80s. And as you can see, the costume is fairly conservative, the blue jeans and the plaid shirt. And then we can move over here and we have something a bit more extravagant. This is a jacket that was worn by Liberace. Liberace was a musician that was originally from West Allis, and he had his own TV show in the 70s, the Liberace Show, and he was known for his flamboyant articles of clothing. And we also feature Bradley Whitford. Bradley Whitford was known for his role on the show The West Wing. He is also a Wisconsin native from Madison, Wisconsin, and we have his press ID that is shown here.
This one's my favorite. So, who is this?
This is a costume that was worn by Kathy Kinney. Kathy Kinney is from Stevens Point, and this is a costume that was worn on the TV show, The Drew Carey Show. And you can see it is very colorful, very flamboyant. She would only wear this costume once, and then she would have a new costume in the next TV show. And she was famous for saying, you can take the girl out of Wisconsin, but you can't take Wisconsin out of the girl.
And she was featured in 213 episodes, so obviously, I mean, 213 extravagant costumes like the ones that we're seeing right here.
Yeah, could you imagine having all of these and all the work that goes into making a costume such as this? It's fantastic. We're really proud to feature this.
What do you think an exhibit like this means for Wisconsinites who come to visit?
Sure. This exhibit is really about telling people what makes Wisconsin, Wisconsin, and showing people the connections that the state has throughout the entire country and throughout the world, and the influence that people from the state can have on the rest of the world.
Thank you so much, Michael Hollander. And if you're interested in visiting, well, you can stop on by now through February 13th. There's a suggested donation, $5 for adults, $3 for kids. Now, Adam and Charlotte, we've been promising this all morning, so we're going to show you the costume that was worn in A League of Their Own in our next live shot.
Great film. Great film. Thanks, Eden. Appreciate it.
Classic TV shows like Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley were set in Milwaukee.
My fantasy baseball team's name is Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated.
Of course it was.
Now the Wisconsin Historical Museum is showcasing the costumes and photos of many hit programs that have ties with Wisconsin. News 3 This Morning reporter Eden Chekel is live at the museum this morning. Hi, Eden.
Hi, good morning, Adam and Charlotte. Now, when you think of your favorite movies or TV shows, you think of the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, and of course the lines that were said. Here to tell us more is Michael Hollander, who is the director of the Wisconsin Historical Museum. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. So what do we have here? What are we looking at?
We are looking at the final script for the movie Citizen Kane. This script won Best Screenplay at the Oscars in 1941. It was written by Orson Welles, who is from Kenosha. And another Kenosha native that we feature in our exhibition is Daniel J. Trevante. He was on the show Hill Street Blues, and in this case we're looking at 2 of the Emmy Awards that he won and the Golden Globe that he won for his portrayal of Captain Furillo in Hill Street Blues.
And he actually donated this stuff for you guys to showcase.
Right? He lent these to us for the run of the exhibition, yes.
For the exhibit. Okay, so what do we have here?
Right here is a uniform that was worn in the movie A League of Their Own. And A League of Their Own was a movie that was about women's baseball in the Midwest in the 1940s. And this is a City of Racine Bells uniform worn by an extra in that movie.
Nice. Okay, so again, that was set in Wisconsin, and we have another TV show that was set in Wisconsin. Some of you may recognize these costumes.
Yeah, one of the storylines that we feature in the exhibition Wisconsin Goes Hollywood is that Wisconsin is used as a setting frequently in TV shows and in movies. And 2 of the most famous TV shows that feature Wisconsin as a setting are Laverne and Shirley, and we're looking at the Schatz Beer smock from the TV series, and also a bowling shirt from Happy Days.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Michael. And again, for those of you interested in stopping by, maybe taking a trip down memory lane, this exhibit goes until February 13th. There is a suggested donation of $5 for adults and $3 for kids. So lots of stuff going on, Adam and Charlotte. Are there any costumes that you guys enjoyed most?
For me, I liked the Racine Bells costume because I love that movie, A League of Their Own. Classic.
Yeah.
Love that.
I remember you talking about that yesterday, yeah.
The Chris Farley stuff's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
It's pretty neat.
Thanks,
yeah.
Eden. Appreciate it.